Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to the station. Here's where we talk trains, truth, and life. In this week's edition, I have an update on Hope Railroad. And so hit that like, share, subscribe button, and I hope you enjoy a little bit of the update here at Hope Railroad. Okay, so as we zoom in on some of the features here that we've been modifying, adjusting and changing, I first of all wanted to give you a overview scope of Hope Railroad. I imagine you can first of all tell that we have an addition of some scenic backdrops in the background. I was able to acquire a few of these backdrops, which I glued to foam board and then attached here to the background temporarily. I have a few more of these, and so I like to change them out to give a different view and a different perspective, a different look. And so this gives me the option to be able to do that. I have changed out, kind of redesigned the elevated city areas. This city here, I just wanted to make it a little fuller in its look, and I really am happy with how it's turned out. This again is still a work in progress, as I will be continuing to work on that area. I did add a little bit of a brick wall. There is some work continuing to do on that, as I have some areas that just really need some attention to update on that one. We're going to continue to keep the river. Thank you for those who gave their comments. I'm going to keep the river, going to use it as a loading dock area for the feed mill, and also put in some barges in there, and it will lead up, and I'm going to create it right up to the warehouses there, backdrop, and then in front of that will be a pedestrian walkway. And this area here in the front, I'm going to, I think, change this to be a lighthouse area, since this is kind of the area in which the ships will be coming in. And so a little bit of a water feature at the front, and then built up into a lighthouse area as the ships and the barges come in. I did purchase another crossover, double crossover here, which I put here. The one that was there, I have changed and put it over on this side. That one, I was having a little bit of difficulty with trains, and it seems to work out better on this side than on this side, but it also gives me that option of being able to switch from track to track on each side. I printed and cut out a train station in the back. Now, this is something that is of personal interest. I grew up in St. Thomas, Ontario, and so this is the Casso station that was in St. Thomas. St. Thomas was a railway town that housed a lot of trains coming through the city of St. Thomas. Just a feature note that St. Thomas is also known that that's where Jumbo, the elephant, the large circus elephant, was killed on the tracks of St. Thomas. And so this is the Casso station. It's no longer a station in use. It is now a restaurant and event center. So these are a few of the updates here to Hope Railroad, and we continue to work on this railroad and continue to modify, change, and it's a work in progress. You know what? Speaking of a work in progress, the Bible talks about this in our own lives in Ephesians 2, 8, 9, and 10. Specifically 10, where it says, we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which he's prepared for us in advance to do. And just like my model railroad here, Hope Railroad continues to be this work in progress, continuing to change and add and modify. So it is with our lives. God is continuing to mold us and shape us into his character and his nature. Next time, we're going to focus a little bit of attention on T-track modular layouts. I'm developing a modular layout to be used for a specific theme. We're going to call it the Wonder Junction, as it coordinates with a kids' vacation Bible school program called Wonder Junction. And so join me next time as we dive into the benefits, the advantages, and the challenges of N-scale T-track model railroading. Hey, thanks for joining me here at the station, and we'll see you next time.